Hello and welcome, I'm James Rose and this is EU4 Emperor of Man. I think I've got all the audio sorted. I did a little test before doing this and it sounded okay to me. It could probably still be better, but I think it's certainly up to standard for a new YouTuber at least now. At least I'm hoping so. I hope you guys agree. So what were we doing? Austria is no longer considered Prussia a rival. I will take that as a plus. We were in the process of not doing much, I think. We're getting claims on Hamburg and Bremen, and we're making friendly of Magdeburg, who is our subject. Yes, because these two are just allied to each other, aren't they? So I was going to attack Bremen and use that to annex both of them. Or we have some Diplo slots open, so we could perhaps vassalize them. I don't think we're likely to be making any decent Oh, France has gone friendly. Ooh, hello. It's not really to be done, but I've allied the big blue blob. There we go. That's a nice ally for us. I will take that for sure. Bavaria doesn't hate us that much. Can we improve relations with them? Looks like we can. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, who is annoyed? I'm imagining England. Yeah, I don't mind if England breaks alliance with us. I'd rather have France over England. England, do we have a royal marriage currently? Yes, so we won't lose. We unfortunately won't gain a Diplo slot. Get married with France, yes please. Any possible... Holland is 51. Holland hates me though. Looks like Denmark is still covered in rebels. There we go, England broke their alliance with us. I'm hoping we can get an alliance with Bavaria because they're quite a strong HRE power. I'd like to get to the point where I can attack Poland and Denmark, preferably in turn, one after the other, so that we can keep expanding. Sweden, how do you feel about Denmark? Hello, is anyone supporting your independence? We can't right now, but with a bit of work we could. So that might be worth it, although right now I want to keep my diplomats where they are. New year, new tech. Let's grab both of these. We almost have enough for the Diplo tech, but not quite, and we'll be taking the large cast iron cannons for the extra damage, I think. Sure, let's go with that. Our air's a bit pants, isn't he? Our prestige could be better though, so we'll leave it for now. Bavaria is threatened. Well, they will ally me. The other allies suck, but I don't think anyone's likely to try and fight them with me backing them. So we're going to ally Bavaria. What's this? Lose Diplo points, gain legitimacy, sure. There we go, that's all of our Diplo slots filled out. And we're now in a much stronger position than we were 3 minutes ago at the beginning of the episode. I take that as a win. Let's see. Also, I shouldn't have my general leading the army, because I think while generals are in charge of armies... Oh yeah, I hired a load of generals at the end of the last episode. I completely forgot about that. While generals are in charge of armies, it increases the chance of them dying, I believe. Okay, so... not that guy. We'll get rid of this guy. We'll get rid of this guy, and this guy. And 3, I'd like to keep these 2 at the top, and then the 3 siege guy, I think. There we go. Now that those are generals worthy of Prussia, I think. Now, I was going to do something with my diplomat once one became available. Well, let's first check out who will help who in wars. Austria is fully gonna help Poland currently. And currently Denmark, yeah, we need our truce to run out of Denmark, don't we, so we can attack them. When our truce runs out, hello. Okay. Okay, let's see what this is. Who are your allies? England, Brittany, and Cologne. Leads union with Holland. Okay, we might be. If I can. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to bring. I wish I could see if I could bring my allies into this. I don't really want to pass up this chance. I mean, worst comes to worst, we'll just fight defensively and peace out and white peace them. We're in a very strong position right now. So we're already rivaled to Burgundy. Let's rival Poland because I want to beat them up at some point. Okay, I'm going to go to war and then see if I can call people in. Can I call you in from this land? Yes. Not that they're going to get any, but you. Can I call you in? You're not feeling it. Who have I just allied? Bavaria, he's not feeling it. Do I have any other allies? Russia, Bavaria, and France. Well, we've got France involved, so that's a huge bonus to us straight away. Okay, what's the war look like? No, it's not too bad. I'm annoyed we can't call Russia in. They have no reasons to come and help us as far as they're concerned. I guess I could... Okay, I want to see how much... I'm going to click on this, and then remember how much it actually helps. So, if I use prepare for war, that adds 20 reasons for them to join in. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for the future. As of right now, we just need to... In fact, let's have a look what the army size is like. Okay, we vastly outnumber the enemy, which is good. And I think we're likely to be able to knock... Let's see, we've got Holland, Burgundy, England, Brittany, and Cologne. Okay, so, and we need to take capital Holland. So the thing to do is not leave my men there because there's not enough supply there. Okay. The thing to do in this war, by the look of it, will be to just push through Holland and grab Holland itself, and then see where we stand in regards to fighting Burgundy. Where is France's armies? France, 24,000, 4,000, 13,000. I only see 14,000 men, France. Okay, we've got some coming on transports there. They must be overseas. Desires of the flesh. Prestige, money, local unrest. We can divorce her. Is she any good? She's nothing special. Let's use this opportunity to get rid of her. That may come to either bite us or help us later on. And right now we're going to put Dennis in charge of our army, I think. And advance him down towards Holland. We're also going to take this. There we go. We have a 3-star general marching with our Prussian Space Marines. I can't think of anything more scary at this point in the game. Let's see how this goes. And they're dead. They lost 5,000 men and we lost 300. I would say that that was quite the victory. We are fighting England right now though, so we can't... We can't unfortunately win on the seas. No, other way around. Okay, I didn't mean Dennis in charge of that army. We need to take out you and half of you. There we go. And then Dennis can move. And then I want to grab my 3 siege general and send him south. Once we've captured this province. Question really will be how much France can help us and how much England actually gets involved. Okay, you go south. Can you go down here? No, just there we are. I'm going to take out some of these men. We don't need this many men on the siege. It's tempting to move... I think I'm going to move Dennis south as well. It increases the chance of him dying being in the siege. But it also means the enemy's a lot less likely to actually try and attack us. Then it's like, oh, we can't cross the strait. No, that's not a good thing. Let's hope we can siege this before they're able to do anything. France's armies are actually starting to show up now and do some work, which is good. Burgundy appears to be too distracted in the south to actually come up and unsiege the wall, or stop me sieging the wall goal here, which is good. Now, let's see. We want in this war a union with Holland. France won't be happy. So we're going to need to give him some stuff. I'm not quite sure what we're going to give him, but I'm sure we'll find something. And taking this union barely gives us any aggressive expansion, which is amazing. Let's grab some claims over here. There we go. I just remembered. Somebody told me a while ago to use the C key more. So let's see if I can continue to remember to do that. Okay, we have the war goal. Excellent. We advance south into Burgundy. Dennis, stay there. And my sieging stack has gone south. I could have them start sieging this. I might do that. What we are going to do is just send 1,000 men north to occupy this. Lose legitimacy, lose prestige. I'll take the legitimacy here. Our legitimacy is going up quite quickly right now. And how is Monsieur Baguette doing? He looks like he's doing alright. He's doing the brunt of the fighting, to be fair. Or the majority of the fighting, I think is what I should be saying. Let's take 7,000 men and send them down here to Limburg to start sieging that. There we go, you guys come south. Unfortunately, the fact that France is doing the majority of the fighting, while good for us as far as money and manpower goes, is not good for our war participation score, which is currently at 11%, which means France is not going to be happy if we don't give him at least a few territories. Although getting Holland under us is going to be pretty darn nice. Ignoring the fact that they hate us. We will then control most of northern Germany. In fact, once we beat in Bremen and Hamburg, we'll pretty much control all of the northern German coastline. How are we doing? We have even less war score than we had before. Excellent. How is the French Navy compared to the English one? It looks like between Holland and England they're about equal to France as far as heavy. I was only really looking at heavies, but it looks to me like France is going all around England's shoreline, which makes me think they're winning. Now, how am I going to go about getting some more war score? I don't want France to hate me, I've only just made an alliance, but if I lose 20 trust with them, they're probably going to break it. Although, do I really need... Oh, I don't want either of these things. Sorry, burgers, you're going to have to hate me even more. Eventually, you'll come to find that it's all for the good of the nation. And in the long run, it will make you even more money. So France is now getting stack wiped. I wonder if that's actually contributing to his war participation. You head south, you head south. Don't know why they went in different directions. Actually, we can get to Cologne. Oh no, we need to siege Limburg first, then we can get to Cologne. Knock them out of the war. wonder how many men France has killed. They've lost quite a few more than I have, to be fair. I feel like I've done the most important thing though, because I did grab the war goal. Why should I give Monsieur Francie Pants anything, even? Maybe I could just tell him to go screw himself and that all of this now belongs to me. I will feed Holland all of the English channel trade node, because that will mean we'll have loads of money later on. Because we'll then be able to feed the money from Lübeck down into English channel and make tons and tons of cash. Everyone knows that cash is the most important thing. If you have more money than the enemy, you can probably kill them. When's our truce with you run out? It runs out 61, which is 2 years. Okay, we're slowly gaining a bit more war score. You head down to... In fact, I'm not too keen on sending my men this far away, really. It'll be alright. France can now back us up where we are, so... There is Limburg. Head to Cologne. I'm going to need 3,000 more men from here to head north. And on the way, what I should have done earlier is I'm going to give them this general because he has a siege pip. And how are we looking war score wise? Not too bad. I keep saying war score, I mean war participation. We want ours to be relatively high so that we don't have to give France as much stuff. I mean, France should simply be honoured that we're allied with them. We broke off our alliance with England for that. There goes that. And there goes those guys. You guys head around to here. You're going to... Oh, I blooming consolidated my men again, which means I just lost my siege general. Cheaper military tech, yes please. Wait for this to get occupied and I'll put the siege general here and send him and the cannons up north. Austria's embraced the printing press. That's kind of sad considering that I'm Protestant and I haven't. Because it started there next to them. And they embraced it as soon as one province had it. Okay, let's grab all my cannons. Let's chuck Nicholas, however you say it, in to the army and send him north. Ooh, I wonder if I can get a stack wipe here. Where are they going to go? Oh, it looks like France is going to get the stack wipe. Maybe not. No, they did. I think if I got the stack wipe, that would have helped with my war participation, but alas, it was not the case. Let's go up to Calais and siege that down. Now, France is going to be... Okay, that's only -9. That's -8. Our war participation is climbing now. France, I think you should go and invade England and then separate peace out. But I wish I could tell France to separate peace out now so that... I don't want any of this. Let's just give the occupations to France so I have the option of giving it to them in the peace deal. Money for corruption. I'll take the prestige. No, I think we need to knock Brittany out of this. Brittany, you don't really want to be in this war, do you? There we go. Thanks for the prestige. Do I get prestige for that? I do. Does it count as a thing? Don't know. In case it does count as a diplomatic relation, I'm not going to do it. There goes Brittany. Holland is not particularly happy with the current situation, which is understandable. Cologne, you guys come over to Calais, and I want to separate peace Cologne for all they're worth, and they need to change religion and another alliance. I missed a tiny bit of money there. If I'd waited till the end of the month, I could have taken more money off them. Ah, well. And how are we doing? 17 to 82. There goes Calais. I wonder if England... No, England's not going to peace out, I don't think. I wonder if I can get more war score, though, if I go and blockade some of their ports. I can't get more war score. I meant war participation again. Okay, let's go ahead and pause. This is probably to the extent of what we're going to be able to do. Okay, all I want is Holland, and then I want France to not hate me. 98. 94. Looking for a province or two that will bring them up to as high war score as possible. I think 98 looks the best I'm going to get. That lowers their trust by 8. I think we're going to go with that. And hope that France doesn't break our alliance. There we go. We now have Holland as our almost loyal subject. They have a lot of debt. Maybe I can help them with that. That would make them loyal. There we go. Oh, I was hoping that would be better than it was. Then we can... One thing we can do is... We do need to make relations positive with them. But one thing we can do is to help that is... I need that opinion to be positive before I can do that. Let's just get ahead, get on with improving opinion. Hungary to break their alliance with Genoa. I'm not allied to Hungary. It looks like the Ottomans are going to attack them, so I don't think I want to be allied to Hungary. Now, how many provinces do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a small chance we may end up being able to inherit Holland, which would be amazing. Another thing we need to do is stop paying our troops, because they're not doing anything right now. As usual, the merchants still hate us. It's not surprising. Truce with the Ottomans is over. Truce with Sweden's over. Truce with Denmark is over. Okay, Russia's in another war, and the other two don't owe me enough favours or anything. Sweden's not going to help Denmark. The problem is, I can't get into past this first bit of their territory because okay, who are you at war with and how long is this likely to take? Great Horde, not long, I'd imagine. I'm waiting for Russia to peace out and then I'll hopefully get them involved in my war with Denmark. I'm just going to put my army maintenance on for a second because our troops aren't very happy. Right, half of them are dead. I mean, well, not half. A few of them are dead. There we go. We're all happy again. Back at full strength, the way they should be. Can't make any more troops. We can make a lot more ships, but in fact, we're going to be a lot stronger in the water now. We have Holland on our team. How many ships does Holland have? Is there an easy way for me to see? I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure it said they had 7 heavies. They should have a high naval force on it. Holland. Okay, they currently have 0 heavies, 2 light ships, 0 galleys and 1 transport. Okay, so they could be in a better situation. But they're not weak. They will get better over time. Can't see much that I'm particularly willing to build. But with 500 manpower there, I'm willing to build that. There goes all my money. And let's see. Russia, you finished your war yet? Nope. Can you hurry up, please? I want to get you involved in this war with Denmark. Okay, they'll get involved now if I promise them land. I don't have to actually give them anything. I mean, we're allied with France, so I could just annoy Russia. It will depend on their war participation, but if they weren't in the other war, they would just join in. Or if they had no debt. What's that? Are we... Hey! We're actually a great power above Denmark right now. That's saying something. That's pretty nice to see. Next we need to overtake Russia, which we almost can do, but only because Russia does not have colonialism yet. Let's see. Printing press is present in quite a few areas. France has got it. The Italians have got it. Scotland's getting it. Austria's got it. How come here, where all the Protestants are, don't have it? That's just unthinkable. I could develop it, I guess. I don't like doing that, though. I also have too many admin points. Maybe this is a time where I make some more states. Okay, let's go with here first. And we still have quite a few admin points. Let's go over here. I guess in the future, this will be a state. I mean, we'll have all of it, is what I mean. And we will have all of this. There we go. More acceptable. Also, that should have... Ooh, what's this? Prestige? Sure. I like yearly prestige. Okay, our money's just shot up. That's nice. Our force limit's gone up by 5. That's not bad. Do I want to make a few more cannons? We're currently on... With the amount of money... I'll go for 2 more cannons for now. Put them here. Okay, I don't want 2 more cannons right now because we don't have any money. But we will wait on that. Russia, can you peace out, please? Let's go... Okay, so Holland now has the printing press as well. Darn it, can't quite afford another guy. We should be able to afford 2 at the tick of the month. And then we want to... There we go. We want to wait until we can buy 1 more cannon. Come on, Russia, hurry up and beat the Golden Horde. What's the war over? Russian conquest of Canada something, that. Russia, why do you not have religious ideas? It's such like a go-to thing for you. Look, you've got all this stuff that needs converting. I'm quite happy that France hasn't broken our alliance. Hopefully they're not thinking about it. That would be annoying if we lost our alliance with France at this point. Come on, Russia. Be a good boy and peace out. So I can get you involved in the war with Scandinavia. No, what? And after we've beaten up Scandinavia, we'll go after Bremen and Hamburg, which haven't changed their alliances, which is good. Okay, we get one more cannon. And that will put us at 9 cannons, so even with disease outbreak, we'll get a +4 on sieges. Well, at the moment, until we're not too far away from the next level of forts becoming available now, I think. Come on, you're on 72 war score. How much more do you want? Also, let's have a look. How's colonialism going? It looks like there's quite a few colonial nations starting to pop up now. Also, how do Magdeburg like us? More manpower. As it said there, you can never have too much manpower. As such, right now we can get 41,796 and we have 34,685 men ready to die for our kingdom. And they will take at least twice that many with them. At least going by the last war, we should kill about 10 times as many men as we lose. Although that was due to stack wipes. Army tradition is very high right now. I need to get to 100 before it's worth me actually trying to get some more men though. What wouldn't be a bad thing to get would, well, we do want a diplomatic idea. But where are we currently concentrating? We are concentrating on admin right now. If we could concentrate military, that wouldn't be a bad thing, because we could then spend that on militarization. Tempted to throw away some, spend some of my monarch points to develop printing press a bit here. Because the fact we don't have it is starting to annoy me. Okay, let's just go one more. There we go, we're now at 30 development Berlin, and the printing press is present. States need demand control of territories. The clergy and nobility are both unhappy. This province is good for the clergy. And let's see, where that province isn't too bad for the nobility. What's the current influence of the burghers? Quite high, so I can't help how much they like me by giving them territory. Russia, you finished your war yet? Nope. Russia, why are you so... I could have killed Bremen and Hamburg at this point. But if I declare war on them, then I'm going to need to finish that war before I can call Russia in against Denmark. What are you on? 81 war score. Why have you not pieced out yet? How much could you possibly need? Also, how much does it cost to embrace the next institution? 800 ducats. Not a small amount, by any means. Also, where's global trade going to spawn? Probably in Genoa currently. However, there's a chance if Genoa goes down, the English Channel suddenly goes up. It may end up spawning elsewhere. Denmark, Prussia, Hamburg. Yeah, if I take Hamburg and Bremen and then beat up Denmark, we will be doing quite well here as far as trade power goes. We could do with taking their capital. Come on, Russia. Come on, just peace out. And everything will be good. But that will probably happen next episode. Oh, I hope so. If they're still going after another half hour, then there's a blooming problem. Thank you for watching. I've been James Rose. In this episode, we've taken control of Holland. They are now our junior partner in a union. Hopefully our guy won't die now and we'll lose our amazing leader and our partner. But more of that in the future episodes. Thank you for watching. I've been James Rose. I hope you have a good day, and goodbye.